Hey, what's up, Big Bad Beetleborgs? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this dude. We're going to unbox CANG-TOYS' Legend Scale Headstrong? No, Tantrum. Yeah, sorry, always getting those messed up. There's a little bit too much glare on the box. I'm not going to focus too much on it, but it's a very, very nice box. Clamshell, everything, rich, deep crimson. Great picture of the robot and the bot mode, and yeah, it looks very, very professional. All these little like warnings and stuff like that. And yeah, CANG-TOYS, which is a division of TFC or Toy World or one of those or things like that. I forget my third-party soap opera gossip and whatever. But yeah, while I open this, just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by my sponsor, TF Safari. Please, if you want to support this channel, please support them. Check out tfsafari.com. And also, if you happen to order something from them, you can utilize code BOTBENDER 3% off to save yourself a little bit of change on your order. And so, yeah, I really do appreciate the support, okay? And par for the course, all these guys have been coming with their little individual business cards that seem to have some type of like lotto scratcher thing, because this silver part is raised. Not really going to do anything with that. And their instructions, man, really been enjoying them. Nice gloss, nice colored photos, colored appropriately in terms of the areas that they're targeting. English as well, you know, and so it's been really, really easy for me to understand their instructions, and so I've been pretty happy about that. And yeah, so now let's get to the bot. And so he's called CY02, like mini, and maybe CY02 is the original guy, and the larger scale version. And inside we have the foot. I didn't go into it too deeply when we covered Headstrong, but this does like unfold and it turns into like a stand like that. And perhaps we could take a look at that later when we after we've done the transformation. I like their individual weapons. These are nice. It looks like they combine together to form some like giant blade, and it has this like really spinny rotor saw thing, which I think is a very, very cool gimmick. I like these little weapons that have moving bits on them. I think they're really fun. He also comes with his blaster, which I believe just mounts on the back in his hand and also on the back when he's in cow mode. And here we have the bot himself, and I've really, really been liking this set. Sorry, a bunch of stuff just fell down on the side. The quality is really good. The paint is done very, very well. The detailing, I mean, of course, it's legend scale, but dude, seriously, they didn't pull back. They didn't hold back on stuff. Do you see the intricate, ornate detailing down there? Those are letters, friends. You can see it on the knees. You can see it on the little cuff over here. Dude, there's tons of details on this. Really exquisitely done. Very sharp paint. Like, it feels like a very high premium legend scale toy, a la Iron Factory, perhaps even like New Age a little bit. Like it's not the matte kind of flat plastic that you see from Magic Square. I mean, not hating on them, but yeah, there's a decent amount of gloss on this. And yeah, I mean, oh, that's really tight. That just kind of popped off. But yo, his shoulder is really stiff, and this kind of likes to just pop off right now. But you hear that? Ooh, that's tight. A little bit scary, to be completely honest. Yeah, I was gonna say, and I mentioned this in the other video, this reminds me of their CANG set. I'm pretty sure it was them who did it. It feels very similar. This kind of like modernized, neo-stylized look. And I really enjoyed that CANG set. And I'm considering repurchasing it, by the way. But yeah, all the standard modern articulation that you're gonna get in these modern toys. Perhaps even if you move some transformation bits around, you might be able to get a deeper bend on some areas, but oh, everything's just kind of collapsing in on itself. But wow, you can see a lot of like interesting things with the feet over there per the transformation, yet at the same time it doesn't disrupt the mold, the silhouette. Like, it just looks like a nice cohesive figure, doesn't look too holy or panelly. And dude, I just really like this set. Yeah. And I'll be giving this set away if you can help me get this video to 1,000 views in the first 2 weeks. Otherwise, I'll just probably keep it then. Yeah, because it's a really nice set. But yeah, you know, views and stuff like that helps me keep my sponsorship and allows us to keep these toys flowing. So let's go, baby. But yeah, like I said, it's done really well, and I can't wait to see how this guy like all transforms. But let's kind of equip some of his stuff and see how it looks. The other toys, this was really tight. Okay, that went in, no problem. And then we'll give him the blaster. Yeah, no problem there too. Yeah, and we can put him in some nice fun poses. And right before we transition into the transformation, I'll probably take a couple of screenshots or thumbnails for the long form video. But yeah, dude, he looks dope, dude. Look at that, dude. Very cool. But let's get him into his cow mode, his bull mode and stuff, right? Okay, 1 second. Alrighty, now let's get to the transformation. I think I've got it down. They're asking us to kind of loosen these clips. They mentioned that a lot, loosen clips, and I've come to interpret that as like untab, basically. And you're kind of doing that for all of this. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get this back to open up because you need to recess the head in there. And then after that closes up, this thing's going to come and turn around. And I believe that is the basis of the alt mode. And the horns are very, very sharp, so be careful with that. And this is how we have him right now. Cool, huh? Now we're gonna keep going. Oh, it looks like some type of like weird faceless drone or something. Or like some cow guy. I like that. A lot of them can do that actually, and I think that's pretty cool. 1 second. Now, I've heaped a ton of praise on these instructions, and I'm gonna continue to do so, but I will admit there is one area that's kind of confounding right now, and maybe it'll bite me in the butt later, but anyway, I'll just show you. So, first, they're asking to rotate this 90 degrees, and then we're going to move that up. Oh, and as tight as that is, and I'm appreciative of it, like, I don't know, man. I'm just afraid that something's going to, like, shear off or something. You know, it feels a little bit too tight for how small it is, but in a weird, paradoxical way, I can appreciate the tightness. I don't know. This is the weird part. So we have this flap back here, and they say open it up. And I'm like, all right. I open it up, and then the directions, they kind of they point downward. The arrows show like this, but they want you to like lift this up or something, or somehow pull down. But I don't know. I didn't have to do like any of that. I just had to. Sorry, let me center this. I just had to do this. Then I just had to pull out the hoof to open up this side. Go. And that was it. And I just spun the hoof around, and that was it. And then it's like, oh yeah, it's like put everything back, and I was like, huh? Was that really necessary? Like, this was one of the more easier things to do, but they made it look more complicated. Yeah, but we'll see. Maybe there's something with the shoulders that I messed up, because he looks kind of squat right now, right? But maybe this will sit up. I don't know. Who knows? All right, my friends, we are at the home stretch, and man, this was kind of cool, dude. And so first, what you're going to do is we're going to remove this, and this is going to become the back, and the tail's going to flip out over here. I actually like all the attention and work that they've done with the tail. Tremendous amount of attention. Yeah, so kudos to them for that. Okay, so for this side, I just got to make sure that I remember it correctly. They folded the toe down, and then these things open up, and they kind of say like untab. And what's going to happen is you're going to bring that bit down, which will allow us, because this is the entire foot, the rear hoof. And so you're going to move all of this out of the way. Then you're going to fold this up. And this whole thing is going to fold back in on itself. And these two bits will tab in. And then what's going to happen is this part's going to close up like that. This bit over here is quite ingenious, and I like it a lot. Just want to make sure. In terms of order of operation, I wonder if I should be tabbing these in together first, because later on it's going to be difficult to kind of get like a grip in there and add the right amount of pressure. There isn't a fastener in the back, but I think all of this is going to come down, and so I haven't done the back part yet, but I think we'll do it in real time. So I will say one thing though, as good as the instructions are, one of the areas that I guess where I get stuck is that when I'm going from like each step to each step, suddenly when you go from like, let's say here to here, I'm like, what is this piece? Like, what is this piece? It takes a little bit for me to orient myself and try to understand what's going on, but nonetheless, it was a good experience. So from here, I believe it said like you gotta bring the whole leg out, and then you fold the leg in, and then this is gonna come down like, oops, sorry about that. This is gonna come down like that, and then you're just folding the feet up afterward. Isn't that neat? I don't know what happens to these hip skirts though. I don't know if there's just clearance and they stay down there, or what we do with that. But my guess is now at this point, this is probably gonna, because these are meant to be tabbed in like so. So yeah, it looks like par for the course. They have a lot of great like tab slot mechanisms to hold things in place, and so that just all like cinched up right there. That was very satisfying. And you can see the bull chaps on the back, the hindquarters. I think they've done a really good job of capturing kind of like the muscle lig muscles. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The muscling. So, and then this bit, my guess is untab there. And will it just circle around here like that? Or maybe it just stays up there. Hold on for a second. Oh, they have it coming down to the side of the ribs. I didn't even think about that. But wow. So I guess they felt that this was just kind of like just too glaring. And so this comes in. I don't think it tabs in anywhere, but it just kind of hangs out there. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, and it has like even like a telescoping hinge. Yeah, again, I don't think it tabs in anywhere, but it just kind of hugs. I'm wondering if I have not compressed it far enough. You see how the side of that silver touches the ribs right there? And then they actually fasten. They do not on my version. So, but I don't think there's a way, like, I don't know if the leg will go up any further. Yeah, I don't think the leg will accordion any further, like any higher than this. Let me see if I'll do it off camera. 1 second. All right, I'm back. And actually, I had to watch one of Kato's videos. Kato's collection, you know, he does great reviews. And I had to watch his instructions, and I can't believe I missed this piece. So we have to actually go back to the beginning. And then what's going to happen is this is going to come... Oops, I don't... Okay. This right now is tabbed in to that top buckle, that little top slot. What we're doing is this whole thing is actually going to rock down, and then it's going to tab into the bottom slot. Don't know how I missed that. But yeah, everything tabs in. Turn that back around. Now everything actually sits a little bit more flush. And now these things can plug in to the side. Yay! I don't know if these are supposed to be inside the thighs. Perhaps they are, but right now I kind of don't care because we... Wait a minute. I was talking all this yang. Oh, okay. And then, see, what's confusing is that on the instructions, the tabs... oh, okay, never mind. They went in the right place. All right, I'm tripping. Okay, we're done. We're done. Yay! And then let me grab his blaster. Probably plugs in right up top. A little bit of clearance issue, but not too bad. Does sit a little high, but that's okay. And so boom, we got a tiny little bull in a china shop. He's tiny, dude, but he's cool. You can see he fits in the palm of my hand. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, big shout out to Kato for helping me navigate that that area where I was stuck. Yeah, and if you haven't subbed to Kato's, by the way, Kato's collection is a wonderful place, really eclectic and diverse channel that has a lot of different toy reviews, interviews, and things like that. And my man has a ton of fun. You should check him out, dude. Yeah, he's good. This stuff is kind of flappity flap. It's kind of, I kind of don't like that it's just hanging, but whatever, dude. And also the mouth opens for all of these guys as well, which is really, really neat. Anyway, that concludes the video for this dude. Now let us continue with how many more members do we got? We got Razor Claw, and then we got Rampage, and afterwards, let's form PREDAKING, baby. Anyway, see ya.